Hey guys, it's Creative G here, and I'm back with another War Robots video. Today I'm going to be finishing, well not finishing, but I'm going to be doing Level 3 in Extermination and War Robots. Last video I did Level 2, now I'm doing Level 3. This is one that has 2 stages, but let's jump into it. I'm gonna start out with the Griffin. I haven't tried this in Extermination yet, so I'm hoping it'll work well with the flamethrowers. I feel like usually in Extermination, flamethrowers I feel like they work pretty well. Oh wow, yeah, that was fast. Second, I was like, is it one weapon? I think that's the, dang it, what is it called? I can't think of the weapon. I think it's the one pump weapon right now that's doing all that damage. Oh, no, it's my drone. That's funny. I forget that I have a drone that can actually fire, and I guess it does a lot of damage to these ticks. So it looks like in this one our main goal is to kill enemies. I'm not sure. I honestly, I don't remember what the next, what the next thing is I have to do, because, like I said in the last video, sometimes it's about, like, trying to complete it in a certain amount of time. Sometimes it's about trying to deal damage. Sometimes it's about trying to get more kills. Okay, so yeah, the flamethrowers are still doing really well. Oh wait, I can't move. I was like trying to move, and I was like, why can't I not move? And I realized that they immobilized me. I will say the firepower on this was pretty good, but as far as staying alive, it's not doing the best. I wonder how it would be in comparison to the shell that I have. Because I used that in my last video for Extermination. I think I also used it in the first video that I had that didn't have any commentary on it. That was just gameplay. I think I also used it for Extermination on that one too. And it performed really well. I think this is, I don't know if it's necessarily better than the shell because of how fast it's dying, but it's definitely a good choice. I think one of the main reasons is that it has the flamethrowers. I think that does pretty well, but I mean, because of how low the health is on these, enemies, robots, really with whatever you use, you kind of shred through them really fast. You don't want to, but a really big mistake to make whenever you're doing this is using a weapon that has a really fast reload. You just cannot afford to do that, because they come up on you so fast, and no matter how much damage that weapon does, it's not going to be enough to counteract how fast they come at you. And then when you have that really long reload, there's nothing you can do, and you're just dead. I think I'm about to die here. And then, yep, yeah. I'm actually not going to go into my shell. I think I might actually try the Leo, because I want to try and start using a few of the robots that I haven't used yet. Oh yeah. That's actually working pretty well. Or not, until like, again, like with the freeze rockets, it doesn't necessarily have a reload, but it does need to, like, I guess, warm up again or something, and it goes really slow. Like right now it's doing that, and so I can't really do much. Yeah, this might not be that good for Extermination. I think once this dies, which I'm assuming it'll die pretty soon, yeah, it's about to die, I'm gonna hop into my theory. I don't think the Natasha is gonna do any good right now, just because the weapons. Oh my gosh, how I almost am instantly dead. That's insane. Okay, as a last resort, if I die in my shell, I use the Natasha. I think with the weapons it has on it, it's gonna be really, really bad. Okay, I'm using my ability to get rid of all of them. I think it's really satisfying if you get like an airstrike, or like with the ability where you can just like, really anything that can just plow through them and they're big herds. I think it's really satisfying. So like you have a big, like a full ton of the ticks that are like right beside you. You do an airstrike on them, it kills all of them. I think it's really satisfying. Same thing with that. Okay, so I have to go back. Okay, so stats. Okay, now I'm gonna go into the next one. I'm not sure. This might also be kills. Oh, I forgot. I have to use my second hanger deck. This is gonna be scary because my second hanger deck is not that good at all. By not that good, I mean it's actually trash. I don't think anything is leveled. Like all the weapons are horrible, like beyond horrible. This is the only hard thing about Extermination mode. Which is what I'm doing right here. Oh no, I also forgot these weapons have the longest range in history. Another thing that's hard when you're playing free to play and you're doing Extermination is the fact that you need two really good hammer decks if you want to complete the higher levels. And like you can't really do that in free to play because like you're at a disadvantage because it's already hard enough to get things, but then you also have to get it twice. Well, not actually literally get it twice, but then you have to get it. You have to get more and more good things to try and so that you can get a second good hanger deck, so that you can do all the extermination. Not to mention all the gold, like not to mention the 1,000 gold you have to spend, which I guess when you really think about it, isn't like a huge amount of gold, but when you think about the fact of your, like, when you think about, like, you're a free-to-play player, gold is, like, it might not be important to people that buy stuff, well, it's probably important, but it is, like, vitally important, and extremely hard to get. So, like, and, like, I guess you could argue that, the rewards from this are so good that it's worth it to spend 1,000 gold. Yes, you could say that, but also think about what else you could spend with that 1,000 gold. Not necessarily, like, one thing you could get, like, if you were to save up your gold and get, like, for example, a Ender, I feel like that's one of the things that would be pretty good for a free-to-play player. It's definitely expensive. If I were free, while I'm on this account, I probably won't get a Mender, just because of the fact that it costs so much gold. But the good thing about the Mender is that it keeps you in the game much longer, especially if you have a special pilot for it that gives your HP. Then it becomes like an immortal robot if you get the right things on it. Which, yes, can be really expensive, but if you can afford it and you put all that you have into it, it can be a really good robot, because that's a huge problem when you're a free-to-play player, is that you die too fast. And that's because you're facing all of the best robots, and you do not have access to stuff, because, like, you can't buy anything. So then you end up dying faster, but if you can get something that just naturally doesn't die very fast, which is easily the Mender, then it'll be much easier for you to play matches. Now, yes, you can, if you want to, you could go for like a setup that's that's just meant for brawling when you're doing free-to-play. But chances are is that, like, for example, if I'm, and this isn't, like, exactly, like, representing the situation, but, what I mean is that, like, for example, if I want to, I'm a free-to-play account, I really want to test out, like it, but there's a few problems, like, they're not leveled, there's a lot of things that go wrong with it, because I'm just kind of, like, you know, hopping into it without really, like, there's nothing on there that's actually helping me stay alive, and I think that's going to be the problem if you're running a brawling setup on a free-to-play account, is that, it's just like when I'm trying to test something, it's kind of like you're just out in the open with really no defense, which is why I definitely recommend, like, really, like, the things that build, like, for example, in the workshop, where you can 100% build the Daymater, and the Mender, but the thing I will say is only build the Mender, and this is very important, only build the Mender if you have the pilot for it that can restore gray HP, because if you don't have that, then, like, the Mender, it can't really be, it's not very playable, and, you know, some could argue, well, it could be playable without that, the ultimate version of it, but, like, you know, I'm talking about free-to-play. If you're a free-to-play player, then you're easily not going to have access to ultimate things, like, not even close to it. So, like, ultimate will just have to be behind me. At this point, there's too many, but, I mean, I wonder if the time will run out if I died. I guess I'll go into that, but it doesn't really matter with literally 4 seconds. And it's over. I'm hoping that I was able to get keys. Because that's one of the things I'm trying to do with this account, is get a ton of keys, like, as much as possible. Oh, yes, I did get it. Because that's how I'm going to be able to, open up black market crates for 1,000 keys, which will get me a bunch of really good weapons, and then I'm gonna wait until this bar fills up 200 or 150% faster, and I can also get extremely good robots, and maybe even a Titan if I'm lucky. Anyways, guys, that is it. I just finished up level 3 in Extermination. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and subscribe for me to do Extermination level 4. Bye.